Van Deeb, a dynamic leader with decades of experience building companies and crushing sales. He's been there and done that.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Van Deeb.
Inspiring audiences across the country to do it too. Here's Van.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Van Deeb podcast. Man, I'm glad you're with me today. I love to have this audience because you want to get better, either in your personal life or your business life, and I talk about both. So this is a business podcast. What we talk about are antidotes, solutions to issues, objections to help us get to where we want to go in life. But before we do anything, you know the routine. I'm going to ask you to please subscribe. Please subscribe to this so you get it in your inbox every 2 weeks. So do that. And then also, you know there's somebody out there that needs motivation, inspiration, or empowerment. This will do that for them, and I'm sure they'll thank you if you'll forward this to somebody. But once again, please subscribe today. As you know, you can check out all my YouTubes, all my videos, but there's one about getting to know me a little bit. But most of you know that I have been self-employed for 44 years. Since I was 22 years old, I've been on straight commission. For those of you that aren't aware of straight commission, basically what it means is if you don't sell something, you don't eat. We don't get paychecks. We create paychecks. So all of these podcasts, these video podcasts you see are my experiences of victories and failures. And I know for a fact that they will help you get to where you want to go. Well, today, I want to talk to you about something that we as business people and in life in general fail to do. What do you think that is? Asking people to help us get to where we want to go. So in my book, The Power of Asking, which you see right here, there is a chapter called Ask and You Shall Receive. It is one of my favorite chapters because it kind of sums up what we all need to do. First of all, let me ask you something. What does it cost you to ask somebody for assistance? I'll answer that for you. Absolutely nothing. It probably costs you a ton of money because you didn't ask. I happen to be in the real estate business, so I know that what I've been doing the last 44 years will apply to whatever industry you're in. I don't care if you're selling Bic pens, if you're selling services, if you're selling furniture, if you're selling software, medical equipment, whatever it might be. You can use these principles in your industry as well. I happen to be in the industry where I help people, and still today I'm on the streets doing it. I help people with the biggest investments of their life, and that's buying a home. Usually it's somebody's biggest investment of their life. So if anybody has to learn how to ask people, because if I don't ask people to do business with me, guess what? I'm living in a van under a bridge down by the river. Quoted by one of my favorite movies, Tommy Boy. So don't live in a van under a bridge down by the river and start asking people to give you business. So you're not saying, hey, John, can I borrow $100? Hey, Cindy, can I have a cup of sugar? Hey, Mike, will you pick me up? I know it's 2 a.m. I need a ride. No, you're asking people to help you with your business. With me, let me just tell you some of the things I did to ask for help. One is every person I saw. I don't care who it is. I don't care if I'm going up to the gas station and paying inside the building. I don't care if it's the dry cleaner, the grocery clerk. Wherever I'm at, I always say, hey, John, or nice to meet you. If you know anybody that wants to buy or sell a house, I'd really appreciate if you refer me. Here's my card. How long did that take me to ask somebody to help me? 10 seconds? Why don't we do it? Because we don't. I know very few people that do that. One of the things I did to ask for help is I challenged myself. Make it fun. Make being successful fun. I would keep a box of business cards on my front seat of my car. Usually I had 250 in this box. And my challenge I gave to myself, not my boss, not somebody that's holding me accountable, me. I said, I'm going to pass out 250 business cards a month. That's my challenge. I had to do it. I didn't give myself a choice. That means I had to seek out 250 people a month to give a card to. Does it sound old-fashioned? Yeah. Guess what? It works. People will not forget you if you ask for help. And all I'm doing in my industry is, if you know anybody that wants to buy or sell a house, I promise you, if you refer me, they'll get back to you and they'll thank you because I'll give them unmatched service and I'll get them the best deal possible. Now, I add a little bit of a commercial there when I do that. If you don't ask, you don't receive. I can't tell you in my hundreds, maybe thousands of motivational speeches that I've given, and I've challenged people to do what I do, and I get emails 3 months later, 6 months later, people's lives completely change. Now, with technology, when I started in business, we had no technology. Now, picture this. No computers, no cell phones. We had nothing. Now, we did have indoor plumbing, so I'm not that damn old. But we had no technology. Look what we have today. This is why I can't retire. Because technology is making my business, the real estate business, so much fun. I can't get out of it. And with the good Lord, hopefully I'll be around for a long, long time selling real estate. But look what you can do now. You can text somebody. Hey, John, you know anybody that wants to buy or sell a house? Man, I tell you, I'd be so grateful if you referred me. Email, social media. Look at all the opportunities you have. I want to tell you something. There's a guy that works at my firm, Prime Home Realty, and most of you know that we broadcast from Hurrdat Studios in Omaha, Nebraska. There's a guy in my firm who worked at my last firm before I sold it years ago, and he came over to my firm. He would profess, I'm not doing social media. I hate social media. You'll never see me on it. So I just let him know what he was missing. I go, Paul, he doesn't mind me using his name, you are such a great guy. Everybody really likes you. Why are you keeping that a secret? Let the world know who you are. Get on social media. So I kept driving it into him. All of a sudden, he wasn't against it so much. And then he decided to take the leap. I want to tell you something. Right now, this gentleman is thriving because of social media. He's an expert at it, and he's only been doing it for 3 months. But he made a decision, I'm going to ask for help. He's on social media giving facts about real estate. 64% of sellers in 2025 contributed to the buyer's closing costs and helping them with their closing costs. A lot of people don't know that. He's giving facts, and he's telling people, if you'd like to work with a knowledgeable real estate professional, please contact me. He's asking for business, and he's thriving because of it. I don't quote the Bible much because I can't remember a lot of the verses, but I do remember James 4:2. You have not because you ask not. Doesn't that make sense to you? Do you see areas of your life that you could have had more if you would have asked for more? And I want to tell you something. People want to help those that ask for it. It's like when I'm in a group with all my friends, you don't think they all know I'm in real estate? That's been my identity for 44 years throughout the United States, not just in Omaha, Nebraska. But what do I do when I'm with my friends? I still remind them, hey guys, if you know anybody that wants to buy or sell a house, man, I'd sure appreciate if you refer me. I've got to keep reminding everybody I know what I do for a living. So in my book, The Power of Asking, which if you order it, you can order it at vandeeb.com, vandeeb.com. You will have it within 48 hours. And you will learn more from The Power of Asking than many other books that you've bought to help you get to where you want to go. Why? Because I wrote it. I've been there. I've done that. And I'm still doing it. So these are my experiences. All my other books are great. This just happens to be 3 of them. But we have to ask for things in life if we want to get them. Children aren't afraid to ask for things. Why should we be as adult business people? And watch what will happen to your life. And I want to tell you something. If you're a father of a household, if you're a spouse, if you've got people that are depending on you and your success for their lives to be enriched, I think it's selfish not to use all the tools that you have. If you're alone and you could care less and you don't mind being average your whole life, then you probably don't want to tune into the Van Deeb podcast, because I don't speak to people that want to be average their whole life. I'm giving you simple solutions, and you can go back and watch years and years of my podcasts, and guess what my common theme is in everything? None of my advice costs you a dime, except for buying my books. Nothing costs you a dime. It's all things that we can do to better ourselves without spending any money. I'm going to challenge you right now. Get a pad and pen, and yes, I say pad and pen. I don't say laptop or your phone, because there's something about writing it down that stays with you. It stays in your mind. You're actually writing it down. You're not typing it. Get a pad and pen and write down 10 people right now that you can text, email, or call and ask them if they would refer you for what you do for a living. Challenge yourself to do that. Say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to do that to 10 people each of those days, or whatever. And one thing I want to point out, you have to treat asking people as an appointment. You can't just say, yeah, tomorrow, man, I'm going to ask 10 people to give me business. No, you got to put it in your calendar. Make it an appointment. 9:45 to 10 o'clock, 9:45 to 10:15 on Tuesday. I'm going to do nothing but text people and ask them to help me and refer me. Why not? What do you got to lose? Why not take advantage of stuff that is free and you already have the tools? I don't get it. In my industry, there's the top 1% is doing all the business. It's amazing. The company that I built that had 400 real estate agents, the gentleman I sold it to has just been a rock star. Now he has 1,100 agents. Do you know last year, more than half of them didn't sell one house? And I'm like, why? You've got all the tools. You've got everything that you need. It takes longer to complain than it does to ask somebody for help. So the next time you want to complain about your business, oh, it's really slow out there, there's not a lot of people wanting to buy or sell houses, or not a lot of doctors wanting to buy my medical equipment, or, whatever your industry is. Take that and turn it into energy. Ask somebody to help you. People will help those that ask for it. I know when somebody tells me, hey man, I really love what I do for a living. If you know anybody that could use my services, please refer me. Those are the people I want to help. I don't want to help those people that are just sitting back waiting for it. There's a name for those people. Broke. Don't be broke. When you have options, here's your options. Thrive or be broke. Which one do you want? Now, I know that's pretty, a large spectrum. You have the ability to accomplish anything you want to. I have had more salespeople that I've got a chance to work with in my wonderful, blessed career, that I've seen change who they are in one day, they made a decision. They said, I'm not going to be this person anymore. I want to thrive. I want to experience a different side of life. I want my family to experience a different side of life. I want to do things for my family that we couldn't normally do because of finances. Get the book, The Power of Asking. Ask and you shall receive. I can't say it. I can say it 1,000 times. Say it out loud with me. Ask and we shall receive. It sounds simple, and guess what? It is simple. Watch what happens to you when you become an asker. Now, let me tell you real quick, and you'll see it in the book. You can't just be a person that asks. You got to be the person that people want to help. Are you respectful? Do you return calls right away? Are you passionate about your business? Are you a good person? Because no one's going to refer you. I don't care how much you ask if you're not a good person. So you've got to be that good person or people are not going to refer you. I'd love to refer people that are passionate because I love seeing people passionate about what they do. It's like my man Dylan at Hurrdat. He's the best at what he does, and I love working with him because, he's right here with me. Dylan's the man. But I like being around people that are passionate about what they do. It makes my life easier. Like when I come into this studio, I know Dylan loves his job. It makes me want to be better when I'm around people like that. Show your passion, ask for help, be that good person. You get the picture. I don't need to keep going on and on this episode here, but remember, the power of asking, man. It's free. We have the ability, and you can change your life in one day when you get it. Take 30 minutes and read this bad boy. Order it at vandeeb.com. But most of all, please refer this podcast. Send this podcast to anybody you know that could use a boost. And I love getting emails from people, from my audience. I love getting emails, them telling me how their life has changed, or they want to clarify some of the things I said, and I love to respond. van@vandeeb.com. I am at your service. And before I go, if you're in real estate, you want to elevate your career, and you got $99 in your piggy bank, go to realestatemasters.online. Watch what those 33 modules do to your real estate career. realestatemasters.online. With that, thank you for being with us today on the Van Deeb podcast. And man, go ask your way to success. Have a great day.